I'm on Canada's east coast in the province of Nova Scotia, and we have a major problem. And the rest of Canada and the rest of the world actually should know what's going on here. Our tyrannical Premier, Tim Houston, has just implemented a 10-week travel ban in the province of Nova Scotia from early August through to October 15th, which means the residents of Nova Scotia can no longer walk in the woods for any reason. And if you do, you're going to get a $25,000 fine. Now, my background, I'm a 29 years professional forest fire fighter here in the province of Nova Scotia. I'm retired now, but I can read data and I've done some research on what's going on here in the province. We do have a major fire threat in place, but we have systems in place to deal with that. And the province has, in its history, only ever had four major travel bans put in place. And no place in North America, including all the US and all of Canada, has ever had a travel ban put in place for projected 10 weeks. So the Premier has said from now through to October 15th, nobody's allowed to travel in the woods for any reason. That means no hiking, no fishing, no hunting, no boating, no walking through the woods to get to a beach. None of the things that people like to do normally in the summertime. Basically, the Premier has stolen the summer of 2025 from the people of Nova Scotia and everybody who wanted to come here and visit. So if you're planning on coming to Nova Scotia right now, this is not the time to come. You need to cancel your plans, turn around, go back home, because we've got somebody in power here right now who's exhibiting symptoms of PTSD from fires that happened in 2023 and had nothing to do with his travel ban. Both of those fires, one was started by arson and one was started by a person burning outside of legal fire limits. Plus, the province was woefully unprepared for such incidents through the budget cuts and a series of bad decisions. That being said, right now there's a lot of different ways to deal with what's happening here in Nova Scotia. While the average citizen can't walk in the woods, forestry operations, mining operations, a bunch of other activities in the woods are allowed to take place with permits. But the average person in Nova Scotia, they can't go for a walk on a trail with their dog in the rain without getting a $25,000 fine. So we've got some serious issues here in Nova Scotia right now, guys. If you're planning on coming here, I'd recommend canceling your plans, turn around, go home. And I'd like to apologize to anybody whose plans do get upset as a result of this, because Nova Scotia is a great province. Maybe plan and come back when Tim Houston's no longer the Premier. And maybe you can make some plans and enjoy what we have to offer. But now's not the time to be here. Things are basically out of control. We have a tyrant who needs to be removed from office, to tell you the truth. Anyway, that's just me talking. Like I said, I used to be a combination game warden, forest firefighter here, and I do know what I'm talking about. And an apology for me and all the people in Nova Scotia whose brains are still working properly.